Okay, we'll start the problem now. I will continue where we left in the previous class. So first, we have to draw let us first draw the pressure diagram, the distribution diagram of total pressure. So at the ground surface, the total pressure will be equal to 0. So here the total pressure will be equal to 0. Now I'll calculate at different depth. The first is at the groundwater table. I have to calculate the value of total stress at the starting of groundwater table, because the unit weights are different above and below the groundwater table. Again, I have to calculate stress values at the bottom of sand layer, because the unit weights change. Unit weight above of the sand and clay are different. And finally, okay, I'll calculate the unit weight at the bottom of the clay layer. But in this question, we are also asked to calculate at the middle of clay layer. Okay, so I'll just draw a line here at the middle. So you have to calculate values at all these depths. Okay, first, the total pressure here is 0. Next, we'll calculate total pressure at the top of the water table. So above the water table, dry sand is present, and it is present for a depth of 2 meters. So unit weight of dry sand is 16.45, and it is present for 2 meters. So total stress is what is the total stress at 2 meter depth?
32.9.
32.9. Okay, 32.9 kilonewton per meter square. Next, we'll calculate at the bottom of the clay, at the bottom of the sand layer. Okay, above this depth, okay, dry sand is present, saturated sand is present. Dry sand unit weight is 16.45 multiplied by 2, plus saturated sand unit weight is 20.17, and its depth, the depth of saturated sand is how much? What is the depth of saturated sand?
3 meter.
3 meter. Total depth of sand layer is 5 meter, and water table is present at a depth of 2 meter. So remaining 3 meters will be saturated. So 3. So what is the total stress?
93.41.
93.41, and unit is kilo Newton per meter square. Next, we have to calculate the total pressure at the center of clay layer. All of you are getting the same answers, right? So at the center of the clay layer, we have, okay, 2 meter dry sand is present on top of it, plus 3 meter saturated sand is present on top of that, 20.17 into 3, and middle of the clay layer, okay. Above this, you have 3 meter of saturated clay. So saturated clay unit weight is 16.05, and its depth is 3 meter. 2 meter dry sand, 3 meter saturated sand, and 3 meter saturated clay. So please tell me what is the total pressure at the middle of clay layer.
141.56.
141.56, and unit is kilo Newton per meter square. Finally, at the bottom, dry sand plus 3 of saturated sand plus clay. Total what is the total pressure at the bottom of clay layer?
One 89.1.
189 point
71.
71. Okay. The unit is kilo Newton per meter square. Okay, all of you are getting the same answer. Can I go to the next part of the calculation? Okay. So we have got all the values. Now we will draw the diagram. So here it is 32. I'll take some scale. 32 is here. Next 93 is here. 141, and finally Okay, so this is my total pressure distribution diagram. So next I will go to pore pressure distribution diagram. Okay, so this is my reference for pore pressure distribution diagram. And we know above the water table, pore pressure is equal to 0. So here, pore pressure will be equal to 0. So we'll start the diagram from the top of the water table. So so the top of the water table, pore pressure will be equal to 0. Now, at the bottom of the sand layer, what will be pore pressure? What is the depth of the water above this point?
3 meter.
3 meter. Unit weight of water is 9.81 multiplied by 3 meter. So answer is
29.43.
the water above that point. And clear above point. Height of water clay layer. So what is this distance from center of clay layer to the water table?
6 meter.
It is 6 meter. So what is the pore pressure?
58.86.
Kilonewton per meter square. Okay. Bottom of the clay layer, density of water, it is going to remain same. What is the height of the water above the bottom of the clay layer? What is the height of water above the bottom of clay layer? Okay, this is that is from water table to the bottom of clay layer. What is the height?
9 meter.
The 6 meter clay and 3 meter sand. It is 9 meter. So into 9. So what is the pore pressure at the bottom?
88.29.
88.29 kilonewton per meter square. So we'll draw the pressure distribution diagram. So we'll start from the water table. At the top of the water table, it will be 0, and it is going to gradually increase with the depth 29, 56, and 88. So this is my pore water pressure distribution diagram. Okay. Next, we'll go to effective stress. So I'll draw the reference axis. Okay. So here, effective stress will be 0 because total stress is also 0, pore pressure is also 0. Effective stress is given by total pressure minus pore pressure. Okay, so at the top of the water table, total pressure is 32.9 and pore pressure is 0. Therefore, effective stress is 32.9. At the bottom of the sand layer, total pressure is 93.41 and pore pressure is 29.43. So what will be effective stress? The total pressure is 93.41 and pore pressure is 29.43. So effective stress will be 93.41 minus 29.43, which is equal to
62.98.
62.98 kilonewton per meter square. At the center of the clay layer, total pressure is 141.56 minus pore pressure is 58.86. So what is the effective stress?
82.67.
82.67 and unit is kilo Newton per meter square. Finally, at the bottom, total pressure is 189.71 and pore pressure is 88.29. So effective stress will be
101.42.
101.42 kilonewton per meter square. Okay, so these are the values of effective stress. Now we can draw the distribution. So 32.9 here it is 62.98, 82.67, finally 101.42. So these are the distribution diagrams for total stress. So this is effective stress and this is for total pore pressure. And this is for total stress or total pressure.